of the boys were whooping it up in the Malamote saloon. The kid that handles the music box was playing a jag-time tune. Back of the bar in a poker game sat dangerous Dan McGrew. And watching his luck was the light of love, the lady that's known as Lou. When out of the night, which was 50 below, and into the din and the glare, there stumbled a miner, fresh from the creek, dog dirty and loaded for bear. He looked like a man with 1 foot in the grave and scarcely the strength of a louse. But he tilted a poke of dust on the bar and called, "Drinks for the house." There was none could place the stranger's face, so we searched ourselves for a clue. But we drank his health, and the last to drink was dangerous Dan McGrew. There's men that somehow just grip your eyes and hold them hard like a spell. And such was he, and he looked to me like a man who had lived in hell, with a face most hair and the dreary stare of a dog whose day is done. As he watered the green stuff in his glass, and the drops fell one by one, then I got to figuring who he was and wondering what he'd do. And I turned my head, and there watching him was the lady known as Lou. His eyes went rovering round the room, and he seemed in a kind of gay daze. Till at last that old piano fell in the way of his wandering gaze. The ragtime kid was having a drink. There was no one else on the stool, so the stranger stumbled across the room and flops down there like a fool. In a buckskin shirt that was glazed with dirt, he sat, and I saw him sway. Then he clutched the keys in his talon hands. My God, but that man could play. Were you ever out in the great alone, when the moon was awful clear, and the icy mountains hemmed you in with a silence you most could hear, with only the howl of the timber wolf, and you camped there in the cold, a half-dead thing in a stark dead world, clean mad for the muck called gold, while high overhead, green, yellow, and red, white, and blue, the north lights swept in bars. Then you've a hunch what the music meant, hunger and night and the stars. Then on a sudden, the music changed, so soft that you scarce could hear, but you felt that your life was looted clean of all that had once held dear, that someone had stolen the woman you loved, that her love was a devil's lie, that your guts were gone, and the best for you... Oh my God, what's happening? Oh, wait. And as our ship draws away from the shore and the sun sinks in the west, we say a reluctant farewell to the bosom of darkest Africa, land of... Oh, God. It was the crowning cry of a heart's despair. stranger turned, and his eyes they burned in a most peculiar way. In a buckskin shirt that was glazed with dirt, he sat and I saw him sway. And his lips went in a kind of grin, and he spoke, and his voice was calm. And boys, says he, you don't know me, and none of you care a damn. But I want to state and my words are straight, and I'll bet my poke they're true, that one of you is a hound of hell, and that one is Dan McGrew. Then I ducked my head and the lights went out, and 2 guns blazed in the dark, and a woman screamed and the lights went up, and 2 men lay stiff and stark. Pitched on his head and pumped full of lead was dangerous Dan McGrew, while a man from the creeks lay clutched to the breast of the lady that's known as Lou.